Hello, 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 and welcome to my read along of One Piece, chapter 1151. I'm reading it live on YouTube, and I will re upload only the manga chapter read along to my manga channel, but I'll also leave up the live stream for anyone who might want to watch it here. And make sure to get the Shonen Jump app. I'm reading it on my phone. Yes, it's probably a bit too small, but it's so convenient. So I do read it here. I like to say an update every now and then of other manga that I'm reading. So I'm on chapter 36 of Ichi the Witch, which I've really been enjoying the current arc. It starts off good, and then there was a little dip for me with a few chapters, but now it's really on a roll. The new chapter came out today, chapter 37. So I would recommend that. It's been really good. I'm also reading Ruri Dragon. I'm on the last chapter. I don't know how often they release chapters though, but I really really like Ruri Dragon. I even have some. I have some Ichi the Witch on my wall here. I have some Ruri Dragon on my wall here, and on that side is One Piece. And I've been considering to start, since I'm caught up with Ruri, this one, Goku Rakugai. That one looks pretty good to me. So I'm considering maybe starting that soon. But I'm not sure yet. Because I won't be doing manga read alongs, it's just for myself in my own time. Although I should really continue reading Green Greens, because I started reading that with Hanku, since he plays golf, and I started reading it with him and I never really continued, but I might as well try. Okay, but for now, One Piece 1151. Let's see what the cover is. So the title is I Get the Idea, and the cover story is Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 35, Sumo Tourney in Hakumai, hurling Urashima's big brother, Yokozuna Sukune. So she obviously wins that one. I've really been enjoying seeing Yamato's little journey, and I'm hoping we get to see more, because I also want to see more Ulti. And I want to see more of what happens in Wano, because a lot of my favorite characters are from Wano. But also, I want to know what Carrot is doing. And I want to know a lot of other characters. I miss them so much. But especially Hiyori. I want to see more of Hiyori as well. And Toma-chan. Okay, but just to recap, last week Imu was raising all kinds of hell, literally, and the Dori and Brogi were turned, so I don't know what to expect today. Page 1. Wait! Captains! You mustn't do this! Chief Jarul is the world's oldest warrior. He's a hero of legend. We've looked up to him for our entire lives, haven't we? Yes, that's right, Kashi. The warrior we once admired has grown old and feeble, so it's time to force him into retirement. And then we will be the kings of Elbaf. There's no need for the god of Elbaf anymore. Bring about the age of war. We'll build an era defined by the ruthless and the mighty. Just like giants from the past. So was it? Were they always inherently ruthless, Or was it something similar, like Emu flipping them, controlling them, maybe even bringing out the darkest part of their hearts, a part that's in all of us? It's like that story with the wolf, right? That we all have two wolves in us and it depends which one you feed. What if this is like caging one wolf forcefully and feeding the other? What if the giants were never inherently ruthless, but, you know? You guys never talked like that before. What has gotten into you? Stay back, Kashi. They were flipped over and turned into different people entirely. Now they're like demons, dark and twisted, all the way to their core. It can't be. Thorman. What does that mean? Thorman, is that his name? Oh no, I'm trapped between them. No, wait, I don't want to turn evil. Don't flip me over. And then... what an incredible feeling. No, Thorman, not you too. So, I said it last week, but I'll say it again. And I don't want to spoil too much, but this is very, very Fire Forcey for me. And what it makes me wonder... I also mentioned this in Fire Force when I was reacting to the new episode this week. I'm curious if there's some kind of like mythology behind this doppelganger, flipped personality, you know? So if anyone knows anything about any kind of mythology, history, story, legend behind us all having an evil counterpart in some other dimension or realm, like, this is making me think about that. Like, and maybe the devil fruit is linked to that, because there are mythological devil fruits, right? So, okay, retreat for now. The tides have turned against us. The enemy took out Gaban, it seems. Took out Gaban? Oh, right, he was thrown off. Huh? No, that can't be. Wait for me, Colin. Is that true, Yasan? Mama's gonna save you. Oh, Ripley is so cool. I love her. Branch Route 8. Demons? The giant pirates have turned into demons. And then a nightmare hole. Oh, so the kids are hearing about demons and now they're thinking about demons while they're sleepwalking, and that creates the nightmares. It makes the demons come to life. When are we need another when here. Clementine says, I was thinking Emu was Nika that got flipped. Or maybe a Nika from the past. A person who had the Nika fruit and was flipped, maybe? Or the original. Because in the same way that guy has a Buddha fruit, but that Buddha is based on like a real figure. But then he got the Buddha fruit. So maybe Nika, the original Nika, was flipped. Oh, very interesting theory. Get to your feet. You're not actually dead. Huh? What? Who's that? Who's that blowing in that? Wah ha ha ha. That's right. Get up. Be reborn. Oh, that's killing him. There's no waking Elbaf from this nightmare. Wait, who the fuck is this? That's not killing him. Wait. Who the fuck? Saying killing him? Oh, this is his man-beast form. Whoa! Who thought that goofy-looking land seahorse dragon guy looked like this? Damn! Now things are really cooking. With the Great One here, there's no need to hold back. Rampage to your heart's content, my sleeptids. Remember, Elbaf, you created these monsters yourself. That is so cool. I hate it. Stop being cool. Hope he gets his ass kicked. Are there even more of them now? Looks to me like things have gotten pretty hairy. Master Dory! Master Brogy! What are you doing to your homeland? Wake up, you guys! Wake up! Why do you look like that? Where is your sense of pride? They're out, they don't have their senses about them right now. It's some kind of power. Remember when Usopp wasn't affected by Perona's power, but everyone else was? I love that. Damn it, we can't save the children. Now I understand why Sol wasn't able to stop them. The children are being guarded by monsters and invisible thorns. Wake up, Bent! Oh my god, look how angry she's like, wake up! You Kusogaki! Ilva, I don't got time to be passing out. I'm coming to save you, boy. Just you wait. It's like she's reacting out of frustration, but remember how scared the kids were of some of their moms? For good reason. Sometimes I forget that, like, you know that bird journalist guy? What's his name again? Bird journalist. I'm just waiting for the chat to give me his name before I continue. Morgans, yes. So sometimes I forget that characters like Morgans, they have like people forms. Like Chopper has his, because Chopper ate the, what fruit did he eat again? The Ningen fruit, whatever. And then so he has a more people-like form, and they have animal forms, but they still have their original form. Chopper still has his original form. Oh, excuse me. So my point is, even Morgans looks like someone. I mean, a real person. So it's really crazy. Just, I'm still reeling about this design. Because he looked so goofy, and now it's like, because Emu is there, he's almost having fun with this. And now it's like, yeah, he looks so much more evil now, you know? Okay, so anyway, I'm on this page here with, like this, page 8. How far shall we go, Great One? The playing board is entirely in our color. They will eventually crumble under the weight of their own personal demons. Whoa. Continue until it breaks. Until what breaks? The heart of Elbaf. This country would have been subjugated years ago, if not for Harold's miserable failure. Failure. And by failure, meaning either he attempted to save his people last minute, or Loki. Loki that everyone hated. Many minutes earlier, Underworld. Okay, so Gabon fell and Chopper jumped with him. I didn't think this through. I really didn't think this through. Okay, but calm down, Chopper. You got this. You can do this. Make sure he doesn't die. Yeah. And then, Gordo Puento. Oh, cute. Look at him. Look at him. so fluffy, I want to die. Remember when we said, I wonder if he's going to have a flying squirrel form? I really wanted to see a flying squirrel form. If you want answers, then beg me for them, Hairujin. You killed my father, Loki. True, it does seem like something just came down from above. It was beyond this mountain. Whoa. Whoa, wait, I need to see it like this. It's loading. Oh. If you want answers, then beg me for them. You killed my father. He was my father too. And yet that didn't stop you from ending his life. Knock it off, Hairujin. Hey, Chopper just fell down from above. Huh? I heard something. Did you see him? Nah. True, it does seem like something came down from above. It was beyond the mountains. Say, how did I know it was Chopper? Someone else is with him. They're weakened. I'm hungry. That sounds pretty bad. Did they fall all the way from the sun world above? We gotta search for them. Oh God, Zoro, not you. Just stay where you are. Don't search for anyone. Don't go. You're just gonna get lost yourself. If you read this chapter yesterday, it means you read a leak, because officially it came out around 4 hours ago. I prefer to avoid leaks because I think it's I'm not gonna say, but anyway, that looks like a really, really cool visual. This is gonna be so great in the anime. Their outfits are so cool. Okay. Hey, Gerdo and Goldberg, you got anything on your wish list? Like someone's head or some jewels? Oh, sure, we got wishes. But we're not unlocking your cuffs, Loki. Damn. Bunch of goody two-shoes. Hello. Okay. Huh? What? Who was that? Oh, this phone? Shaggy! Listen, I'm busy right now. Call back later. Don't worry, it won't take long. As a matter of fact, I'm busy too. Just one thing. Huh? Fine. Just keep your voice down. Huh? I wasn't able to tell you earlier, but I will be unable to call you for a while, I think. Huh? What do you mean? At first, I found it frightening, but the more you and I talked, the more our conversations became a source of solace to me. So I wanted to express my gratitude. Shaggy. I remember this person, and he's spoken to a Shaggy before, right? And remember, we were theorizing about who it may be, and I thought maybe it was Gaban. Hey, what's going on? Don't tell me. Are you in danger again somehow? I'm fine. Don't worry. Where are you? I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Wait! Hey! Shaggy! Shaggy is Moja Moja, right? We talked to Panya about the translation. Damn it! What are you looking at? I'm glad to know that you have a friend to keep you company here in the lonely underworld. Don't you dare tell anyone. Hey, Gerdo, prepare your medical supplies. Yasan is badly hurt. I guess everyone really loves this guy, huh? You're lucky that Chopper was here to save you. Good job, Chopper. What? Oh gosh. You can't butter me up like that, you jerk, kono yaro. So cute. I haven't heard that part from Chopper in so long. I feel like I wanna... Nothing is going our way. Everything up there is going to shit, and Luffy needs to go. Save us, Luffy! Save the children! Konoyaro! What? This old guy? he was on the king of the pirates' crew. He sailed with Roger and Rayleigh. He and Dark King Rayleigh were known as the wings of the Pirate King. I assume he was the third strongest on the crew. Third strongest. What? So he was a huge pirate, huh? That would explain why he was so tough. And it means he knows Shanks. Oh, look, he's trying to say something. What is it, Yasan? What is it? Second strongest. Oh, of course you were the second. He seems really fixated on that detail. That's hilarious. Sure. It's good to see you awake again, Yasan. How could this have happened to you? Oh, about that. There's huge trouble going on up there, Luffy. Listen up, everyone. The children were taken hostage by a couple of bad guys, and nobody can do anything to stop them. How about we get to the part where Satan is rampaging? Quickly. There are giant monsters rampaging around, and then a crackle and a pop. I don't know. Big hockey. No, that hockey. Huh? And then a scream. My word. Everyone back on the lift. We're returning to the sun world. Elbaf is in danger. Save your breath, Chopper. I get the idea. Aw, that's the title. I get the idea. Whose preposterous hockey is that? Doga, ha ha ha. Looks like you're going to need me after all. Woohoo! Finally! Go! It's been too long. I've been struggling without you guys. Yay! Loki's gonna have to fight. We saw Loki talking with Shaggy right before Gunko and Shamrock arrived to talk with him. And now something was happening, and he was saying almost like a goodbye. It sounded like a, you know. Oh, by the way, thank you to El Otro Bot for subscribing to membership on YouTube. Thank you very much. Wow, that was a great chapter. So jam-packed. We had the giants rampaging, not being themselves, and we brought up some theories regarding that, and someone brought up a really good theory regarding Emu, which is a very, very interesting. Then I love that we got a little moment with Ripley. Oof, the giants rampaging is quite the visual, right? Jeez. I really like the line. It's interesting to think about how their own fears are becoming their downfall. Like they're using their fears against them, their own inner demons. That's crazy. And it works on two levels. Their fears is becoming actual demons, but also their own inner demons, meaning they flip them. So it's like for me, it works on two levels, which is interesting, very interesting. We got this guy's crazy design, which I kind of hate that I love it. Emu is speaking about the heart of Elbaf and Harold's failure, which obviously might have something to do with Loki. Gaban was saved by Chopper and retrieved by Luffy and the others. And something is happening to the Shaggy character. I completely forgot about this Shaggy because remember when we saw Gaban, just like a silhouette, he had this moja moja jacket, like a Shaggy jacket. So I thought maybe they were speaking to each other. I don't know, but it's someone else. But who could it be? He's got like a pen pal. It's so cute, actually. And that's why he's saying to Gerdo, don't tell anyone. I love this little comedy bit where he's like, second strongest. Like he's almost dead here, but he has to say second. He's second strongest. And then there was an insane haki that reached far enough, even to the underworld. And they finally noticed something was going on up there. And now they're on their way. And Loki is pretty excited to join the fight. Okay, so Broken Mix says, don't you think that since Luffy became OP and unlocked Nika, made him a little bit more late to important events, like where we need him to save people? No, because I remember in the Nightmare Island, I forgot what it was called. You know, no, wait. What was that guy's name? I remember thinking, oh my god, running and waiting for Luffy. And also in Eni's lobby, running and running. It's just normal. You can't... Moria, yes. Thriller Bark, thank you. Espada, why are you spoiling yourself? So I don't think it's much worse, or if at all, worse. But yeah, I think Elbaf is huge, and the team was split up. So it makes sense. As long as it makes sense, I think it makes the story more exciting to, you know, stuff is happening over there, stuff is happening over there. And we get to see other characters try and fight and use their powers, and Luffy is, I don't know, it's dynamic and interesting. Clementine says, I still think it's Shirahoshi. What is Shirahoshi? But like Luffy, Loki gets her name wrong, and the both used to be isolated and the royal, and perhaps they became pen pal friends with snails. Wait, why would it be Shirahoshi though? What's the hint or the reason? Moja Moja? Shaggy? Luffy gets their names wrong, but to me, Shaggy is like a nickname. Like an intentional nickname. Luffy, it's been late many times to fight Arlong, Crocodile, Moria, Eneru, and Marineford, Doflamingo. Yeah, it's normal. You can't have the main guy fight the main guy immediately, because then it would be over so much faster. It's the build-up, right? And then other characters are not gonna get... You need time for the story to expand, to learn more about details about characters, and see some other characters try and fight, and there's a lot of reasons. Broken Mix says, I'm just sad that Vegapunk got stabbed multiple times while Luffy was there, you know? But he wasn't, and that's realistic. It's like superheroes in My Hero Academia. There's hundreds of superheroes, but crime still happens because they can't be everywhere all at once. It's life. Well, Nika was there. But people use Nika as a symbol of hope. But it's a godlike figure, but Luffy is not a god. He's not omnipotent. He can't save everyone. We have to save ourselves, at least to some extent. We have to try. And people die. That's part of life. If Luffy was there and prevented everything bad from happening, there would be people complaining that he's too OP now, it's boring. So you have to kind of... It makes more sense for me this way. The Denden Mushi looks like an old man with a beard. It's not very Shirahoshi to me. Yeah, let's see the Denden Mushi. The Denden Mushi. Yeah, it's shaggy. It's yeah. Do we know any very hairy characters? You kind of predicted that on your Dragon Ball Z video. You were like, why is Goku fighting 19 off the bat? Something is not right. The MC only comes at the end to deliver the final blow. So, the first Moja Moja character I was thinking of is Dogstorm, but it doesn't look like Dogstorm. He looks older than Dogstorm. Moja Moja Shaggy. Can we... It might be a completely new character. So, I don't know, but let me just quickly see here. Let's look at all the characters we know. Shaggy old men. Not smoker, but I'm literally I'm thinking about this now. Like, who could look like... Whose Denden Mushi would look like this? So, definitely older than Smoker, I would assume. What does Moji look like now? No, it's not Moji. Moja Moja. Does anyone have like a Moja Moja type power? I want Oda to bring back a lot of older characters and make them relevant again. So I'm really hoping it's someone we know. I don't think Shirahoshi and Shaggy as a nickname is at all similar. Luffy calls her Yoahoshi or something, which means weak. Shaggy means hairy, like fluffy. So I don't think that could be used as a hint. How the person talks to Loki seems like they didn't have much of a self-confidence. No, I think that's too flimsy of reasons for me to make the same connection. But it's good to try and come up with theories, don't get me wrong. But I'm not... It could be Gaimon. Oh my god. No, I'm joking. It looks older than Gaimon. Once again, I'm specifically basing this off of what the Denden Mushi looks like. Moja Moja, Shaggy Shaggy. Ryuma. Oh my god, look at young Ryuma. The beard, it's kind of similar to Rayleigh, but with a different mustache. It looks like more like a tired character though, and I think Rayleigh is still at his peak to some extent. You know, he's still too... This looks like... I don't know why, but the Denden Mushi to me looks like a tired old man, a bit. Moja Moja, Moja Moja. Imagine if Hiruruk survived. And grew old and never cut his hair. I absolutely love this guy's name. Whoop Slap. from oh, he has different VAs comparing to the episode. But anyway, this is the guy from Luffy's village, and his name is Whoop Slap. I love that so much. No, I think Crocus? Kuromarimo. He looks moja moja to me. I'm joking. Moja moja. Imagine Gunfall. I just want old characters to come back. Okay. Loki clearly cares about the person he is talking to, so it has to be an important person to him. Crocus wouldn't be a bad guess if Oda's trying to be a bit deceptive with the Denden Mushi look. But the Denden Mushi looks frail, and he doesn't look frail. And the Denden Mushi has a mustache. He has a beard. He has a mustache, though. And at some point, Skypia needs to be brought back. But it doesn't sound like let me hear what he said again. I wasn't able to tell you earlier, but I will be unable to call you for a while. At first I found it frightening, but the more you and I talked, the more our conversations became a source of solace. So I wanted to express my gratitude. I'm fine, don't worry. I just wanted to say thank you for everything. Oh, I can see, like, if you look at the, I can imagine Shirahoshi speaking like this. And that would be freaking cute. Oh my goodness. But because of the Denden Mushi, I can't see it as Shirahoshi. I just want to say thank you for everything. I'm definitely gonna go through all the characters. Wait. I'm just skimming. Imagine it's an old onesie. That is the biggest joke I've made tonight. Please don't let it be that. I don't know. I don't think Crocus, maybe Gunfall, but his way of speaking really is very, the word is that meek. Quiet, gentle. It's that kind of, and Gunfall doesn't have a meek way of speaking. Imagine we're going through all these characters, but it's someone we've never met before. I just think that would be a little bit disappointing. Because when a character's identity is being hidden, purposefully, like, made the mysterious or a mystery, then I want them to be someone we know. I want there to be a reveal, because if it's someone we don't know, that's just disappointing. But Um, it might be someone we don't know, but it's linked to someone we do know. So for example, like someone's father, someone's brother, someone, so that could still, the mystery then, it still makes sense. Okay, now it's a bunch of almost irrelevant character, and then boom, Caesar Clown, Monet, Vergo, Kinemon, Mocha. Mocha. I don't see a lot of old characters with a meek personality. Imagine it could be Dogstorm. He kind of looks like a doggo. This is reminding me of so many great characters. Reiju, Toki. It's actually really nice to scroll. Carrot! Bring back Carrot, Chuan! Has the Denden Mushi ever been wrong in the story with the face? We should go back to check, but I think no. It's either been a neutral normal Denden Mushi, or it was linked to the person who owned it, and then it always looks like who is speaking in it, I would say. Since we know that Mary Joie is in chaos right now, I'm kind of thinking it could be someone from there, but that would likely mean it's a new character. Yeah, because the reason Emu is there is because of the chaos, right? So someone might be saying goodbye to their friend. Would you advise me to start watching One Piece? If you have the time, definitely. If you like shonen, definitely. I would, yeah. To put it simply, yes. But also, if you like reading manga more than watching anime, definitely I'd recommend that too. The voice actor of Emu was not named, just credited as question marks, and their voice distorted to not leak the gender of Emu. Moja Moja. Marble Charlotte. That's one of Big Mom's daughters. Gerdo. I had her in the war last time, and I don't think I have any of the giants now. Pudding. I want pudding so bad. Sorry, I'm talking about a game we play, Waifu Wars. And you can collect characters, right? And then if you collect the characters and you roll them, it's kind of like gacha. So then you can collect keys for the characters. So I have a One Piece character key page. So these are the characters I have keys for. Ulti, Hiyori, Rocinante, Miss Valentine, Miss Golden Week, one of Big Mom's daughters, Carrot, the Lady Ninja, Tama, Kami, I forgot her name, Hibari, and then my favorite key of all time, Luffy. Yeah, I traded Loki and Hydrogen to Cherry. She really, really wanted Loki. She likes him a lot. How do I see which characters I own from One Piece? There's something I can type from that, right? Broken Mix says, I feel like the Denden Mushi has fur, not beard. It was introduced as a special Denden Mushi in cold weather a few chapters ago, right? Maybe. That could be. But it still has a mustache. I don't know. It has to have some link to the person that's speaking for it, I would say. So I have Bonnie, Hiyori, Ulti, Roshinante, Kobe, Makino, Kami, Bellamere, Kumachi, Belobeti, Sugar, Hibari, Ginny, Atlas, Toko, Miss Valentine, Charlotte, Flampe, Gunko, Django, Miss Golden Week, and the Prince Grus. Oh, the guy with the hat. I have Gunko. Interesting. Whoop whoop. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna figure out who might. It might be someone completely new, but I hope that it's not. I hope it's someone we know or someone closely linked to someone we know. I wonder how they would have gotten connected though. How did they start chatting? You know? Wait, I have Uta too. Why did Uta not show up? She's one of my favorite characters that I have right now. Where's my Uta? Does she not count as One Piece? Is she only the movie? I love Uta as well. Like, love, love, love. I have an Uta figure. I got it from Japan. Also have a carrot figure. My carrot figure is really pretty. I also have a Nami figure that I got gifted and a Vivi figure that I got gifted. I have a Hiyori figure from Japan. I mean that I bought there. Okay, wait. Let me say everything. I have Shanks. I have Uta. I have a Carrot, Nami from Wano, Vivi. I have gifts. I've been gifted Sabo, Ace, Cowboy Luffy. Jinbei is my newest one. I have Zoro that was gifted to me, and the Perona and the Usopp. My Usopp, my Perona figure is also really, really nice. Man, I should really do a video showing all of these because they're, like, my Zoro figure too is freaking cool. You know what I want to do? I want to have one of those sit-ups where people do product placements, like showing perfume. Like I want to do like a little setup for my figures to show them all in detail. Some fans are complaining with Bonnie middle finger. I mean, the whole episode was so good. That is a stupid thing to complain about. Because kids do things. Kids say things. And she was bullied and she was angry. So she copied someone's behavior. That is so normal for a kid to do. And it's hilarious. Honestly, I think my kids are going to swear like sailors because I swear like a sailor. So, but I'll teach them that if they want to have friends, they're not allowed to swear around other people because the other parents don't allow it. And I don't know, how can I tell my kid not to do something if I'm doing it? But I mean, when Paige was living here, I was doing a lot better. I wasn't swearing around Paige. But kids pick up things. They're gonna learn how to say bad words. There's a whole Modern Family episode based on Lily saying the F word. People just want to complain about something. They can go themselves. I guess she's on the One Piece Red movie or something. Yeah, she's not a canon One Piece character, I guess. But I mean, lots of filler characters are still included. But she was never in the One Piece anime, so I guess it makes sense. Are they mad that the middle finger was censored? Or are they mad that she did it? Because I can see people complain about both things. Oh, well, if they're complaining about censored, you can always read the manga if you want to see the original. It was funny though, because in Dragon Ball, I think there were multiple characters that zap people and it was never censored. I wonder why. What's the difference? Because they even got a new time slot. So like you can show someone getting shot in the head in front of their child and the blood splattering on their face, but God forbid a 6-year-old shows this. But it is, with censorship, it's very, very vague. Like the rules, there are no real rules. People are very picky and choosy, and it's all. I don't think it changes the story whether or not she showed the finger or not. So for me, that kind of censorship doesn't matter. It was a gag that got toned down, so. Konbanwa. Okay, but I'll end the video here. Thank you guys. It was a great chapter and a great episode today. I'm so excited for not next week. There's no new chapter next week, which is great because I'm not streaming next weekend. But I'll be back for the next episode on the 22nd of June. I'll be reacting to 1134 live on Twitch. And then I'll come to YouTube for the next chapter, which will be 1152. So I feel it's like just put a fist so we don't need to hear about them and not even try to put the finger in the first place. Yeah, it's like whatever. Changing this doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the story. So we won't deal with the potential backlash. Because I think the backlash about a 6-year-old showing the finger would be worse than people complaining about a gag being censored. So they chose because people are always going to complain. So they just decided which devil to deal with. And brushing off, oh yeah, we censored a gag. It didn't change anything. Move on with your life. Now, if people were complaining about a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old showing the finger and they were like, oh, how could they draw a child doing that? That's more annoying, honestly. those kind of complainers. But yeah, to each their own. They're allowed to complain. And I guess I'm allowed to complain about their complaining. Look how pretty this Uta art is. Oh my gosh. I'm such a big fan of her. I love this movie so much. The funniest thing is, for my birthday, Modru bought me the DVD. But for some reason, I either have to watch it in Japanese with no subs, no English subs, or German. Like it's technically a German DVD, so it has the original Japanese, no English subs, only German subs, or the German voiceover. So I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm learning One Piece. I mean, I'm learning Japanese. Eventually, I'll be able to watch it without subs. So, okay, see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so that's the end of my video, not the end of the stream. I'm going to post my reaction now, and then I'll just hang out, play some games before going to have dinner. So upload this first. Hey! I didn't stop the recording! Oh well, bye. This is the end of the video. It's not stopping!